The Gulf War had been one which nobody had foreseen, and for which no one had planned. But it clearly showed how successfully air forces could react to the unexpected, and how their efforts could be redirected very rapidly to meet new threats. But combat was only one of the challenges for the Royal Air Force as the Cold War ended. Over the 7 decades or so since it was formed, the RAF has often flown humanitarian aid missions, most recently in Nepal and Somalia. Another challenge emerged in 1992, when an urgent need for this kind of aid from the air arose, much nearer home, in the disintegrating remains of what had been Yugoslavia.
Starting in July 1992, and despite the threat of largely random aircraft fire from the ground, RAF Hercules transports flew frequent and often dangerous supply and evacuation missions into the airfield at Sarajevo. Within 18 months, these aircraft had made a total of over 1,100 such sorties and had carried nearly 15,000 tons of aid. Since its maiden flight more than 40 years ago, the Lockheed Hercules has become one of the most successful aircraft of all time. Based on a design that can be tailored to suit an astonishing range of roles, it is equally at home in both the military and commercial environments. With an enormous load carrying capacity and an unrivaled reputation for economy, ruggedness and reliability, the C-130 has become the standard by which all other airlifters are judged. "66 aircraft were ordered during 1966, and the first machine entered operational service in August of the following year. Based on the C-130H, the RAF version was fitted with British-built radio, autopilot and navigation equipment, and was designated as the Hercules C Mark I. The RAF standard crew consisted of a pilot, co-pilot, navigator, flight engineer and loadmaster. In the early 70s, 5 of Britain's 6 Hercules squadrons were based at RAF Lyneham in Wiltshire, but nowadays the entire force of 60 aircraft is stationed there. During the first 10 years of service, the RAF's Hercules carried out large-scale troop movements in Anguilla, Malta and Belize. They evacuated British nationals and servicemen from Aden, India and Vietnam, and flew numerous relief missions to famine and disaster areas such as Pakistan, Southern Sudan, Turkey and Nicaragua. In 1980, the engineering company Marshalls of Cambridge began converting 30 C Mark I aircraft to a new C Mark III specification. Based on Lockheed's stretched C-130 H-30, the C3 version is 15 feet longer than the C1. With the volume of its cargo hold increased by 37%, the C3 can carry one extra Land Rover or 26 more paratroopers. During 4 decades of continuous operation in almost every part of the globe, it has established itself as the #1 transport and the longest-serving large aeroplane in the world. It has performed almost every conceivable kind of duty, ranging from gunship to aerial spacecraft recovery, and since 1954, it has served with the air forces of more than 60 different countries. Universally popular with all of its operators, this powerful and versatile workhorse has become nothing less than a household name.